Oh,
Another day in paradise.
absolutely, man. Went to stop at my parents' house after
Yep.
voting today, and my mom had, when I say like a bucket of homemade tomato soup doesn't really do it justice. Like those large like mom Tupperwares, like the
Mm-hmm.
the
Big.
extra
Yeah.
just to the brim
Yeah.
tomato soup.
Locked in.
Yeah.
Why so much tomato soup?
My
Just.
dad got sick,
Oh yeah, that's right.
but we did get results back. We thought we were kind of concerned what it was. It's not what you had, thankfully. So
Okay.
that's not.
Just a whole
Um,
different. Yeah.
yeah, he actually got his work back, like his blood work back, and they said that it's not COVID, it's not the flu, it's
Hmm.
not. It's
Just
he's just
some
down bad,
random. Yeah, just some random thing.
pretty much. So
That's how it goes sometimes.
glad to have that. Tried to pet Ellie for like 5 minutes, and she just ran around me. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
like, can we just get with it a little bit? But
She wasn't about it.
no, she's not cooperative in the slightest. But she is what she is. Man, how's the weekend? What did we get up to?
Just a typical track meet on
Okay,
Saturday. Not too bad. Um,
how'd
boys
the lads do?
varsity were third overall in the meet, so we got a plaque for that, and then the Frosh soft boys were third overall too, so
Hell
double
yeah,
plaques for the lads.
hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Um, yeah, it was I give it like a B plus overall. Kind of,
Okay,
didn't
all
run
right.
well in some races, but ran really well in other ones. That's just kind of what you get with high school aged athletes. You never fucking know what's gonna go on.
And that's why I'm not on Prize Picks
They
because
could
you'd be
literally be great
pissed.
one race, and then 30 minutes later could just absolutely troll. So you never know what you're gonna get. But overall, I'd say it was pretty successful. Now this next meet on Saturday is going to be for some
Yep.
of like the lesser talented kids that don't have a chance to run in all the meets. So the
Okay,
main kids are going to get a weekend off, and
nice,
everyone else is going to get a chance to compete. So should
sweet.
be good. Yeah.
I mean, it's not. Who knows? Someone who's running at this race needs to not view it as just, oh, I'm, in the shit bowl. It's like
Like here's your
make the
chance.
most of every opportunity. Like you
Yep.
have an opportunity to compete,
Oh yeah.
show why you should take that next step. So
Mm-hmm.
plus competition makes everybody better. So
Sure does. That's
see if
fact.
we can get cooked. Is your son running again or is he just
Sun's not running yet. Maybe this
ish?
weekend, but more than likely next weekend.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how
Okay.
that goes. But we got a good crew right now. They don't know how good they could be, but you
Okay.
know, got to take your time with some of these idiots.
Right. So you're literally Master Chief who you have to
I
show
mean,
them the way.
we had a kid. We showed up at the meet. Within 10 minutes, he lost his phone. Within 10 minutes, then he pulls out his MacBook that he brought to the meet to try and
Locate the phone.
locate the phone. Couldn't find the phone. Then I'm like, okay, we'll go out and find your phone. He comes back with a cup of noodles. And I'm like, "Did you find your phone?" He's like, "No, I went to the snack bar." I'm like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "I can't find it. Can I call my dad on your phone?" I was like, "Okay." And then calls his dad and I'm like, "Maybe he's gonna talk about the phone." He's like, "Oh, hey, dad, I'm gonna probably run in like 30 minutes or so." Just nothing about the phone. I was like, "Okay." Then he goes, runs, and then mind you, this is like in the morning, so he's eating a cup of noodles at like 10:30 a.m. or something like that. And
That's cracked.
then runs his race, comes back like later in the day. He's just on his phone, and we're all like, "You get your phone back?" He's like, "Oh yeah, somebody had it. They must have taken it. They must have stole it or something." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, somebody in the stands had it." I'm like, Okay, all right. I'm just
Should I
gonna
be
leave it.
worried?
I'm gonna
Like,
just leave it at that, and we're just gonna move on." These kids, man, are
uh,
just there's something else. And then same kid, did the 100. I'm like, "Hey, we've been practicing block starts, but he's very novice when it comes to block starts." So I'm like, "Hey, I know we've been practicing. If you're still not comfortable, you don't have to use them." And he's like, "No, I'll be all right." He goes, runs the race, runs a personal best by a considerable amount. And I'm like, "Oh, okay, great." He comes over, he's like, "Coach, I think I messed up. I put my wrong foot in front when I did the blocks." I'm like, "Of course you did. Of course you did. That does not surprise me at all." And I'm like, "And you still ran that fast?" He's like, "Yeah, I could probably go faster, honestly. I wasn't really trying as hard as I could." I'm like, what are we doing here?"
yeah,
I'm
like
like,
what
"What
am
do
I
you
here
mean?
for?
Like, what do we mean we're not trying as hard?" Like, okay, but that's what you get with freshmen.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So we got a long time to kind of
We got 4 years of this guy, so
kind of get a what the hell kind of monitor, like what we're doing here, like kind
Yeah.
of with the world.
Yeah, these guys,
Basically.
they need help. Maybe
Okay.
clinically. They might need some
Okay.
clinical
It
help.
might need some
Yeah.
clinical,
Yeah.
might need some better help.
Yeah.
Could be a sponsor at some point to the pod. We never know.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah, other than that, saw Dune.
Oh yeah.
We were there. IMAX, right in the middle,
We were
locked in.
we were at, on Dune. Like we
Yeah.
were
We were in Arrakis. We were there.
yeah.
Yeah, I ended up giving it 4.5 out of 5.
It's a high rating from you.
Gonna go see it again tomorrow.
Okay. Are you gonna get the
So
popcorn bucket?
no, I'm gonna go to like a dine-in theater where you can get like actual food. So I'm gonna go
Ooh,
see it there. We'll see if like I'm leaning more towards a 5 than a 4, but I need to see it again to like really
kind
like
of.
know if this is a masterpiece on that level.
Okay.
Um, I
What have
gave
you given a 5?
um my list of fives. I might as well pull it up.
Oh yeah, is this the one still on your phone?
I have this on my. I can put it on my computer. These are. I got 60 films that I've given a 5 out of 5,
Hmm,
pretty much.
interesting. Okay.
Or that are like my favorite. That are my favorite movies. Why am I not signed in? There we go. Now I'm locked in. Yeah. So I might as well just share screen.
Yeah, might as well
These are my.
share with the class.
This is my list. These are my these are like my 5 out of 5s. So like you got some classics
Okay.
in here, obviously.
Right.
Jaws, Rocky, Alien, Empire Strikes
Goodfellas.
Back, duh. Princess Bride, couple of, some Indiana Jones mix in there, Goodfellas, Tombstone, classic.
Absolutely.
Lots of classics. Get some animated ones in here. I love this Atlantis movie. That's a banger. Lord of the
Shrek 2
Rings,
got it.
Shrek 2, of course,
Interesting. Okay.
classic. Ratatouille, obviously.
Obviously. He's a dog.
You get your Inceptions, you get all
Yeah.
your, and then you get into like the, you get some Arrival, some more sci-fi type of vibe, Spider-Verse.
Right. Okay.
Um,
Infinity War. Okay. Understood.
yeah,
Parasite got a 5. Interesting.
Parasite got in. Really liked Parasite.
Treasure
And then
Planet got a 5. That's
Treasure
a kind of
Planet is a bang.
underrated.
Treasure Planet's a banger. I don't care what
It's
anybody says to me.
absolutely.
That's a certified banger. So like looking at these, I'm like, sometimes I'll look and be like, okay, did I like these? Did I like Dune Part 2 as much as these?
Mhm.
And I'm leaning towards yes, but I'm gonna go see it again, and then I'm really gonna give it a because in my mind, I think it's better than the first one,
Okay.
and I gave the
Interesting.
first one a 4.5.
Okay, so you're thinking
So
we
it's
gotta
like,
do.
are they both 4.5, but I like that one a little more, or is it actually a 5?
I
You
think the
know?
first one would have gotten a 5 from you if they didn't just throw you in the mix, if they kinda, like, took a little bit, because like, it's already 2.5 hours or 2
Yeah.
hours and 45, but it still feels like they could have done a 3-hour, like, "Okay, kinda lead me into this instead of just, 'Hey, you're
So
in the mix, like, figure it out.'"
I got some banger hold on, I'll go to my, yeah, Doom Part 2. This is all my review is. Might be a 5 out of 5, I gotta see it again. There you go. That's all you're getting from me.
Bro, what if
Um,
someone just clicked on your profile and they're like, "I gotta see what he thought of this film," like, it must have been just a great review, and that's just what they read.
yeah, I got some other lists. This is just, banger
Marvel?
Marvel. If this isn't your kinda your basic top 10 for Marvel, now, like, this is it. You can put them in any order you want, okay? This is the top 10. I don't care what anyone says. If you have Black Panther in your top 10, you're lying, okay?
Fair enough.
You're
Right.
a liar. It's not
Nope.
that good.
Dirty liar.
And if you have any of these above, like, dog shit, not good, dog shit, dog shit, dog shit, average. From here on up, we just get a bunch of average.
I think below, though, where you were, there was a little bit of, like, dump out potential, so that's where people were kinda, like, hyped
Yeah,
up.
we were hoping.
But
Like,
you didn't get it, so
bangers. These 3 Spider-Mans are good.
I can agree. Yep,
Guardians, classic. First one.
absolutely.
First Iron Man, good.
Banger.
Captain America Winter Soldier, really good. Thor Ragnarok, banger. First Avengers, banger. Civil War, banger. Infinity War, boom.
Bang.
Notice Endgame's at 12.
Okay.
First half of the movie, don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's just too
What are
much
we doing here?
sulking.
Okay, we're just moping about. I just didn't like that the whole reason that the two my 2 gripes with that movie are 3 gripes.
3
I have
grapes, okay.
3 bones to pick with that movie.
Okay,
First
give me
one
1.
is a rat runs across the control panel inside a storage shed, and then they save the world just because of that. Because if
Alright.
Ant-Man doesn't come back, they're screwed.
Yeah, they're fucked.
So that's the only thing. A rat somehow breaks into a car, runs across a control panel that turns on their machine and shoots them back out of the quantum realm. Okay, I can get behind that, maybe.
Okay.
Then, um, now I forgot which one I was gonna do. Oh, Tony Stark just figures out time travel just because he feels like it now.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
it, he cracks open a beer, and he's like, "You know what? Let me just try," and figures it out in 30 minutes. Like, "Oh, I figured out time travel. Cool. That was easy." Like, what the hell? That's something you should be studying forever. He's like, "Oh, let me put the little string. Let me run it through the AI machine. Okay. Oh, I did it. Time travel. Perfect. Easy." So it's like, okay, sounds good. He just figures it out. And then third is the final battle. They basically are like, okay, we need every single character to get their little shine on in here, which is like, okay, cool. But like, I don't need to see like the power squad of like it's basically like Spider-Man's got the gauntlet, and he's like, "Don't worry, the women are here to save you." And they give every single one like a little tiny like 5 second of like they're doing
Yeah,
like a relay race with the gauntlet. I'm like, okay, like we're really forcing it right now. We're not really having a choreographed fight scene. We're just kind of like,
right.
okay, because the one with Thor and Captain America and Iron Man against
That's a
Thanos,
banger.
banger fight scene because it's like choreographed and it's like these are our three. This is the three-headed
Those are
monster right
top
here.
3. Yeah.
And then it's like, all right, let's give everyone else their 5 seconds, and it just doesn't make for a cool fight scene. That was it. But
I honestly
that's
it would have
why
been
it
cool
misses
with the
out.
series if they would have just ended it on Infinity War. Like, Thanos fought every guy we had, fought
Got
our
him.
best, beat him, 1-1-1. Boom.
I'll make him like Thanos, man. I'll tell you.
Boy, Thanos. Josh Brolin, man, he's quite the actor.
I miss you, Thanos.
Thank you,
Come
Thanos.
back. He's the only villain that gets all the
He gives a
power and
shit.
then is like, I don't want it.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm doing my job. Okay, whether the job is justified or not. Okay, who cares? But all villains ever that I've ever seen are just like, I want the power. Maybe the Joker is he kind of just wants chaos. He's not really like logical. Like Thanos
yeah,
is like, I think this is what needs to be done. I'll do anything it takes, and then after it's done, I don't want to rule the universe. I'm just gonna vibe out. You
yeah,
guys can figure it out. But like,
yeah,
I got to do this because I don't know. He just has to do it because that's what happened on his planet.
yeah.
So I'm like, all right, fair enough, bud.
You got me. Fair enough.
I can get behind that. I can respectfully I could root for you a little bit.
I like that.
Yeah.
No, I can get down with that. I
So
honestly thought Dune was really, really sweet. Um,
yeah,
I mean, I'm probably still too early to kind of give some of the plot points, so I won't give spoilers because it just yet
yeah,
to come out. Um, but I still think I like the first one better than the second
okay.
one, just because I'm kind of an original guy. Like the way you had Rocky as a 5, like I just couldn't. Maybe you could put Rocky 2 because it's kind of part of the
Mhm.
first and the second one are kind of the same.
Yeah.
But like I think the original part 1 is always better than like the
Yeah.
sequel.
The
But
only
they're
thing
not
I'll
saying the
say
sequel's bad. I'm saying
about this is like I feel like this the one thing about part 1 was like there wasn't really an ending. Like it
right.
almost felt like
Oh,
this
it's a
is
cliffhanger.
one it almost feels like this is one like part 1 and part 2 are the one movie, if that makes sense. Like
I could see that.
we got the whole thing and they just couldn't do it within a movie, so they had to finish the story like that. But I do like the all the setup and the stuff of the first movie. I just think they expanded on it like so well. And I think like I liked uh Chalamet's performance in the first one. He was on his shit in this one. He was in his bag. He was in his duffel bag. He was
Yeah.
all the speeches, all the fucking he was getting after it in this one, and I liked his performance a lot. He kinda like, he big dogged it. He's
Yeah.
like, "Yeah,
No,
I'm him,
100%.
and Imma act like I'm him," because you don't really get that with that
First
type
one,
of
he's kinda timid.
actor. Yeah, he's kinda but I know that's the character, but, like, him as an actor, he's never had a role of, like,
I'm
where
alpha.
he's,
I'm
like,
the dog.
where he's the big man, but he was like, "Okay." I was like, "Alright. Okay, Chalamet, you're giving me something here. You're giving me leading man energy right now."
I mean, yeah, I
Yeah,
can't disagree with
it was
that.
good. Hans Zimmer put out a banger. The soundtrack, the score, just bangers. Hans
Yeah.
Zimmer, I mean, he's just one of the goats, really. Him and John Williams are kinda 1A, 1B of just, like, putting out banger soundtracks.
Oh, if I get John
Like,
Williams or Hans, man,
yeah,
like,
John Williams, he's giving you the more classics type of vibe, he's giving you the Jurassic Parks and the Harry Potters and the Star Wars and
right?
all that stuff, and then Hans is giving you the just, like, the big, broad, like, scope stuff. He's giving you the, Inception, Interstellar, the Batmans, like, he gives you the hard hitting
Yeah,
type of beats. So
yeah.
respect the Hans.
Hans,
Um,
shake their Hans.
yeah, facts. Like this one almost seemed a little, and it had a little more like like a little funnier moments. Not funny, but
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
it was a little more light-hearted
Lighthearted
than the
moments.
first one. Like there was a little more back and forth when he's kind of, this is kind of like not a spoiler, but like Paul's obviously getting assimilated into like their culture, and there's a little more lightheartedness in there. Whereas in the first one, it was so much like just bad shit happening all the time that they didn't have time for like good vibes and good energy. Whereas they had a little bit more moments of that in this one, which was cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I agree. It was, yeah, it had more, like, lighthearted moments, as like you were saying. I'm really glad I watched Dune Part 1 the night before going to see
Mhm.
Dune Part 2, so I just had it
Just
fresh.
fresh, yeah.
So to me, it was like it just continued.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I feel like watching it like, if you could watch the first one and then go straight into the second one, I know it's like a long ass movie at the theater, but if the theater gave you a IMAX of both, I feel like it would just be you would just give it a 5 out of 5 because that just feels like how the movie should flow almost.
yeah, I see what you're saying now. I kind of am swaying my opinion for 2 because, like, yeah, I didn't like the ending of 1, even though I understand it was to sell you, like,
Yeah.
leave you on a
Like,
cliffhanger so
even
you come
there's
back.
kind of a cliffhanger in this one too, but it's more of like that story of what the story is what's happening on Arrakis. Now they're
Right.
gonna go off and, do
Do the whole
whatever
yeah,
in the
yeah, yeah, yeah,
galaxy,
yeah.
but, like, that story got complete of, like, what
Yeah,
happened on
Arrakis
this
is
planet.
closed.
Yeah. So it
I
feels
agree.
like both of them were the same movie, and they just had to find a cut point, and I get why that, like, the first one ended at that spot almost. There wasn't really, like, a spot where you're like, "Okay, it should end here and then pick up here," but it was like, he had to kinda
Yeah.
the director had to figure it out, and speaking of the director, my boy Denis, he's just putting out bangers.
Oh, shit.
I mean, all this guy does is put out bangers. I mean, he did
Right on us.
Prisoners,
Okay.
banger.
Alright.
Sicario,
Bang.
banger. Arrival, banger. Blade
Right.
Runner 2049, banger. Both
Right.
Dunes. Like he's on like a 7 movie run of just like of nothing but hits. This guy's just like he's just spamming out just banger type of movies. So um respect to him. Him and like Nolan are in their bag. Tarantino always throws out a good one, but like I like when movies like this get to the front. It's like just instead of just getting like spammed Marvel movies, like this is like its own thing and it has like some
Original.
weight to it. Like it feels important. Like
Right.
typically you don't go to the movies and it's like our movie was like obviously not packed out, but like it was
Yeah, pretty good
there's the
crowd.
most amount of people I've been at a movie for like in a while since like Endgame type of vibe. And
Yeah,
since like or Oppenheimer basically, like, that's what Nolan and Denis, they're getting people into they're getting butts and seats.
and butts and seats. That's what it really comes down to.
That's what it comes down to at the end of the day.
No, I agree, man. I mean, it was a great movie. Yeah, that was a great way to kind of end the weekend.
Yeah,
Saturday, I had another practice for the I Will Follow Christ production that I'm going to
there we
be in
go.
at Luminate Church. I will go ahead. We'll put a flyer in here, probably the next episode. Kind of get a little deal going on there. Uh, yeah, getting everything finalized down there, just enjoying my time a little bit, just being a little,
Mhm, mhm.
being just being a dickhead,
Yeah,
just getting after people.
facts.
Um, and then after that, went to a surprise party for my girlfriend's brother, which was Lord
Mhm.
of the Rings theme.
Yeah.
So I got myself a nice little deal that made me look like the king of the North,
Okay.
and I was feeling myself. I ain't gonna lie,
Yeah, you're
like I
feeling good.
was feeling good.
You're in your bag.
Um, yeah, yeah, looked like an absolute menace to society. Like I'm coming to wreak havoc. Like there's
Yeah,
no question.
for sure.
I had a great time there. Um, it's just a great weekend. Played some board games. Played a game called Red Dragon Inn. I don't know if you've ever played it.
Mm-mm.
It's basically a card game where like you get your own deck of cards and you have money, and the idea is that you're at like this inn and you're buying drinks for everyone, and the idea is you don't want to get
Okay.
either you don't want to get drunk under the table or get thrown out because
I'm
you can't
looking
pay your tab.
I'm looking at it right now.
And I may have had beginner's luck, but I ended up making top three, so I'll take it.
Okay, yeah, not
Did a
bad.
little
Take that.
placing. But it was just a great time.
Drink your beer, wench. That's basically what you're
Thank
saying
you.
the whole time.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's freaking
So
medieval vibe.
oh yeah. It was
Good
elite.
shit.
Um, might have to make it a subscriber goal to pop up on one of the podcasts wearing that get up.
Okay.
I'll do it. I'll do it. Maybe a
Hey,
little 50 bomb. We get a little
yeah.
50 subscribers. I'll rock it. I might fall asleep in it. It is pretty comfy.
Okay.
It's so you might have to do the show solo, but
Okay. You're gonna be
it'll be
slumped
fine.
on live. Fair
uh,
enough.
yeah, man, it was a cool weekend. It rained a hell of a lot this last weekend.
Yeah, on
Like,
Saturday and like Friday night, it was pouring. The meat was definitely, it was raining a decent amount, but not all day, which was nice. It was kind of in the mid morning. It was raining hard, then it kind of stopped, then it picked up a little in the afternoon, then it stopped again. So it wasn't like too terrible. It could have
how
been
does
a lot worse than it was.
how does that affect what you're gonna do? Like as a coach, are you just seeing all the rain and you're like, do you know they're gonna call it? Do they just extend
They'll only
the
call it
meter?
if the rain is really, really bad, they might call it, but they'll really only call it if there's lightning. Like, they'll
Okay,
obviously cancel and stuff, but for the athletes, like, for most a decent amount of events, it doesn't matter too much, like, distance, they don't care a lot. I mean, rain is just annoying to run in general,
gotcha.
and if it's raining, then it's probably cold. So for sprinting,
That's
not
not ideal.
ideal conditions. Wet track, like, cold, and, like, sometimes a wet track is fast, but not a, like, soaked track
Soaked,
to where there's
right? Like kind of
puddles everywhere.
squishy ground.
Like, if it's, like, it had rained and it hasn't rained for an hour and the track is wet, or it's been sprinkling, like, the track can be pretty fast, because it gets a little bit softer, but, um, when it's just soaked and the track kinda there's a gradual slant down to from lane 9 to lane 1, not to where you can notice with the eye, but because 'cause they'll have drains on the inside, on the interior,
Mhm.
and it'll slant that way, so then a lot of water will pool up in, like, lane 1 where most of the people are running, and it's just puddles and shit everywhere. It can get pretty rough, so I never expect people to run as fast as they could when it's those types of conditions.
Okay, so you kind of know as a coach, like, okay, I'm prepared. Like it's we're not
Yeah, I'm
gonna have
not
clear
ex
days, but like we'll
Yeah.
be all right.
Yeah, I'm not expecting anything crazy, especially if it's raining. Like, if the rain stops and it's still cold and the track's wet, you can still run pretty fast, but if it's like raining hard while they're running, like, it's kind of just chalked. Yeah.
GG's.
Yeah, basically.
Give me the next round here. Come on.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good. No one got hurt. That's always a
No, yeah, we
plus.
we got out unscathed, it seems, so yeah, not too
There we
bad.
go. It's a win.
Yeah.
It's a win. All right. Is it time to kind of see how we did this last weekend in COD? See how
Yeah,
that
let's
picks
do
went.
it. I mean, we definitely struggled this week.
Well, I mean, yeah. Never mind. There's one match in particular that we just couldn't call.
We kind of trolled a little, so we'll start on the left. Like, it says 10 points, but we technically have more than that. So, just work with that how you were. Yeah, we thought a game 5, you know,
Yeah.
wasn't phase slammage.
Yeah. They just
But at least we got the win. So we got 4 points. You'll take it. Shoulda expected a phase slammage, honestly. Like, we're giving Rocker a little too much credit.
yeah.
And then Ultra Slam, that was pretty much free
Oh,
cash right there.
that one was tough to watch.
Yeah, it was bad.
I mean,
Yeah,
Ultra looked like in the control they were just
they were
like
trolling. Like, they didn't give a
trolling.
fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like they were trying to trick shot
yeah,
on opening
they were just
breaks.
vibing out.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, these guys are getting really slammed. Like, this is sad. Um, yeah, so not honestly 7 points from 2 matches, not bad. I mean, the best we could have done was 9 points if we hit this 3-0. So I mean, not bad for the first day. Second day, where things start to spiral.
Damn.
Legion are godlike. Maybe? I don't really know. Like, a hot 3-0 of Boston. Like, I was not expecting that.
I think
I
Nero
don't
just had
know
a
if
hot match like I
I
thought he
think
would.
Nero just had his revenge. It was a
Okay.
revenge game for Nero.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, we didn't really know where to go with this because Vegas had been looking good. Boston had been looking a little better. It was kind of like weird, but I mean, I guess it's going to be hard to pick against Vegas unless they're playing one of the top 4 teams with how it's looking right now.
Right.
Um, easy
Got
read.
that one.
Yeah, it would have
Teach
been
got
nice
one.
for the Vegas one though to get something because double points, and that's a big points miss right there.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, this was free cash. Carolina was going to get one. They got an S&D. Tej will get you an S&D, and then they get slammed everywhere else. So that was
Yeah.
pretty that was pretty self-explanatory, really. Like
Was it that Shotzi hit a PR with hardpoint kills this year, or did he break the hardpoint
Shotzi has
record?
the kill record for this year with
Okay, yeah.
43, I think, and a
43.
hard point kill record. But he was slamming.
Yeah.
He had 37 the first map, then at 43 map 4. He was just doing whatever he felt like out there. The control was like it was probably one of the saddest things I've ever watched. It was the hottest 3-0 on Invasion, and Invasion's hard to win offenses, and Optic won 2 offenses. They just literally slammed them. It was bad. Um,
That's bad.
yeah, and then we said we were gonna fade Seattle until they gave us something. I guess LAG are just terrible because Seattle Surge 3-0 choke slammed them. So I mean, I don't know what to do with that, but we
They're
said
both shit.
we said we were gonna fade Seattle until they gave us something. They showed us something. So I guess we'll see. Who do they play next week? Rocker? Gosh, this is just
I'll pick Rocker.
I don't
I'll
even know
still
what to
pick
do with
Rocker.
that. But yeah, LAG are bad. They're really bad, it seems. And speaking of really bad, obviously we don't have our points, but this is on the money, so this will be 3 points because it was a New York 3-0. We'll get 3 points from this.
Thought we got 6.
No, because it's 6 if you get it perfectly correct. Phase 3 0'd 'em.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So
I
we'll
didn't
only
watch
get
that
3.
one. Okay.
No, we might get 4 because this one we got 4.
I think we
Yeah,
get 4.
it might be 4. Um, yeah, Phase 3 0'd 'em, which was pretty but it like from what I saw, Ultra was kind of like trolling. They were doing fidget spinners in between maps and stuff, like bouncing them on their nose. Like they were just trolling. I was like, what's going on? Yeah, it was insane. Um, but
Uh,
Ultra was 1 win away from tying the
the
win
win
the
record or
win
something, or
record, but so FaZe said not on our watch. And then this match, man.
Nade shot
This
almost gave him a curse,
this
dude.
was your time, Rocker. We said it. We were like, okay, they can't win any game 5s, but if they were to win a game 5, it would be against Thieves. Not. They still can't win a game 5. The Thieves almost trolled, and the reverse
Yes,
sweep was
they did.
in, but Rocker have literally they have negative ice that they can't even reverse sweep and win a game 5 against LA Thieves.
I think they have a
It's so
situation
sad.
right now. Like, you remember when Sam Darnold was playing against the Patriots and they said he was just seeing ghosts and throwing picks?
Yeah.
I think that's just what's
They have
happening.
no plan in a game 5.
They don't know what to
So
do.
we get nothing from that, which means we're gonna have
Jesus.
3 and 4. So we're gonna have 17 points. So definitely a
It's not our
subpar week from
hottest.
us.
Yeah.
So that means we'll actually have 62 points. So right now we drop back down to 800 something, but we're gonna have 62 points. So we should um let's see, 62. Like yeah, we
Still
should be
top
right
100.
around in here. We're in the 100 something range. But
Take
I
it.
think I don't know if these people's points have been updated also. So we might not actually be that high. We'll see. We'll get back to well on Thursday we'll check and see if it actually got like re-updated. But you
Okay.
know, definitely a down week for us,
Yeah,
but I think we can regain.
I think so.
And we're just getting our flow when we get to the major. You know,
Right.
that's where we want to be locked in. But what I do want to do is um look at the like current standings.
Oh shit, Optics second. Oh shit.
This is like the overall standings right now for the season.
Oh,
Obviously
third.
top like look at this. Look at this.
Damn.
So 11, 11, boom, whatever. Top 4 and then the next best is 5 and 11 on the season. Look at the drop off is insane. And they're
The
0 and 5. This is only because they
how
placed top 4 at the major.
how is Seattle sixth?
Because
How are
they
they
had
ahead
a
of Miami?
it's because they had this stage where they
They went hot a little bit
Yeah,
with,
where
the Pope.
they made it, to
Yeah.
top 6, but then the qualifier, they won 3 matches, and since then and then they just won another one, obviously. But overall, in this stage, shout out Vegas, 3-1, they're gonna be in winner's bracket.
Shit, good job, Vegas.
Rocker 0-5. Jeez. Heretics, Vamos is dead.
Yep, saw the Vamos box.
I'd like to think out of, like, LAG, they've only played 3 matches, so they have a lot of matches to go. I'd like to think out of, like, these 3, Ravens has gotta be able to get that 8th seed.
I think so.
But they're
I trust them to get
so
the 8.
dog shit online. It's actually crazy.
Oh, when they get to land, bro,
Oh,
they're
well, this is
just
huge. We get a LAG
oh,
versus actually, we can just look at the schedule.
I might have to pick a Tej over in Prize Picks.
So this should be a Optic win.
Yeah,
FaZe should roll them. This is huge game. They play the last match on Friday and then the first match on Saturday. They're doing Gorillas dirty. They're just giving them matches. So this is a humongous game right here for whoever wants to be
8
top
seed.
8, and not starting losers. This is another big one too. I mean, Rocker's kind of dead, but Seattle needs to win for sure. Um, Hoop Bowl. I mean, Vegas is looking like they're gonna be. Who does Vegas play? So they're gonna be probably 4-1, probably
5
5-1.
and
Six,
1.
can they go 6-1?
I mean, there's a world where that
It
happens.
is so doable, right?
There's definitely a world where that
Like they
happens.
can win this, they can win this, they can win that, and they're already, yeah, they're 3-1 right now, right? I need to just look at the standings that I want to look at. Yeah, 3-1, and Optic are gonna have to play Ultra and New York. Like, there's a chance that these guys can be a top 4 seed
Yeah,
if they win out, because more than likely, like if Optic beat Ultra, that means Ultra's gonna have 2 losses. They'll be done. Who knows who like FaZe is gonna play? I think they're gonna play Boston
yeah.
and anyone else? LAG, so they're gonna slam. But shout out Vegas. Imagine Vegas is one of the
Top
top
3.
4, top 4 going in.
Who
Yeah,
would have predicted it?
I
Not me.
know. Not me. So
That's just
yeah,
Attach, man. Attach always gets his.
he'll always get his piece of the pie. But I mean, nobody's winning an event besides these top 4 teams. So
Right. Yeah.
yeah, he had a good
It's a fun
run.
story.
They might get top 4 just because like it match like if they get a good side of a bracket. But if you're one of the top 4 teams that doesn't, like, say you troll and have 2 losses and Vegas is a 1 through 4, like you're praying you get to play Vegas first round. You're like, all right, free
100%.
cash, let's go.
Like, you kidding me? It's easy money.
I'm playing Purge for a chance to go to
Oh,
winter semifinals. Thank you very much.
we pick a under on his kill record there. Let me make some free
Yeah, but at
cash.
least some other team is looking half decent. We thought it was going to be Boston. In the first stage, it was Minnesota that made the run for top 4. Maybe it's Vegas this time. I don't know.
Man, who knows? Could be.
Yeah,
Is it time to go to Twitter already? Is it
I
time
think
to
so.
just be a degenerate? Okay. I
I
mean, there's
think so.
no better way to start Twitter than the clip that I have. Oh, first of all, before we get into that, I took your advice. I think I watched at least 20 videos from Sketch.
Oh, there's no one better.
So
Sorry for
I've,
cussing.
I've come to a realization. I think he is a nice mix of you have the tism in here, a little bit of that.
Mhm.
Then you have some Donald Trump.
Yep.
Then you have some Morty from Rick and Morty,
You just, like, throw
and then you
everything in
just
a
kind of stir that up
yeah.
and let that bake a little bit, and
Have
then
you
then we
just
have
seen clips of
Sketch.
when he's literally playing Madden and he's doing the checks and stuff?
Yeah,
He's like, it's so
purple,
insane.
right?
Turbo, turbo,
Right there, bro,
Raven,
there.
turbo.
I love when he runs the ball and he yells meat on meat and slaps his
He's literally just like here. He's like, check me, and he's like just like looking around and shit in his like bedroom. I'm like, bro, this is insane that this is a real guy. Now he's going
and
on dates and stuff.
I saw one of them.
It's
He
so
won an
hilarious.
E-date by telling the girl they needed to hurry up because he had the beer shit, so he had to
It's insane.
but he had,
That guy's a weapon.
he did, oh, what was it that, shit. He was playing Madden And oh yeah, when he like he has his glasses on and he can't see still, so he like
It's like
squints and looks
squinting,
over.
yeah.
Yeah, he's just I don't know,
That
he's
guy is a
legend.
weapon of mass destruction. I love
He's a
him.
weapon. There's no better way to start this
That's all you, kid.
than just Doug getting out.
One more, one shot. Outside ice cream.
Yes! Yes!
Nade shot hit me with an assassination, dude. Nah, man, that's just so disrespectful.
What the?
Not
Not
again. I'm getting assassinated! Help! Help! Help!
Again?
Got mad, bro.
He's losing it.
I'm not trying to get-
Coming from
No!
Oh.
No! Not a third time! Look at this fucking guy!
Oh, Doug,
He's just
trust
breaking my DVD and stream watching me in 2024.
He jumps out top.
Here it goes.
Not again! What the
What
fuck
the-
is going on? I'm so cold
What is
on it.
that? That
Why
is
the fuck
insane.
is he doing this to
What
me
the?
every single fucking map, bro? Don't
That
you have
finish
a
is
fucking kid to take care of or
insane.
something, bro?
Wait,
Here you go.
Same
No.
spot? Oh my gosh.
Behind me, guys! He's fucking skull fucking me! Come on!
Sorry for cussing.
What are we
Sorry for
doing?
cussing. Sorry.
That's insane. 5 times?
Special teams, special players, special plays. That's what I
Special
say.
plays. That's what I say.
First of all, Sketch said that he's been playing over 700 hours of Madden. I don't think any of those have gotten him better because the reads
No.
that he makes, I'm like,
Guy's
no-
insane.
there's no way
What is
you
this-
played for 700 hours. When he
Yeah.
played against Montez Perfect, that was hilarious.
That means I could say it too. Just
Yeah.
kidding.
You inspired me. You inspired me too, brother. You inspired me to hit after the play.
Yeah. It's so good.
So I don't
Ooh.
really give a fuck about the movie, The Strangers Chapter 1. I mean, there's been so many of them. Who gives a
Mhm.
shit? The one thing I don't understand, and we've kind of gone over this in horror movies. Okay, you're breaking into my house, right? And you have a knife.
Yeah.
You're telling me I don't have any sort of knives in here that I can
I got a
just
knife. I got
chow
something.
you with? Like,
Yeah.
'cause at the end of the day, like, okay, I can try to run from you, but there's 3 of you. What if I just pick you off one by one? Because you're stupid enough, you're gonna sneak in. You can't see through your
Me
map.
personally, I'm running. I'm out.
Good point.
What do I have in here that's like you gonna steal my passport or something? Like I don't you're gonna steal my PC. You're gonna carry out my PC. That's what we're doing? Like you're not gonna catch me. I'm out. I'm calling the police and then they're gonna come and shoot you.
Good point.
Like I'm good. I win. Winner is me. Like I can get out of any door and I'll just run. They don't have a gun. You're gonna chase me with a knife. You're not catching me.
Yeah,
So
you're gonna
I
get
win.
with
And then I'm like, hey, authorities, there's 3 people wearing masks. They're inside of my house. Shoot to kill, please. Thank you.
I
I'll
give you the
probably just
green light.
run down. I'll probably just run, call your dad, and say, hey, can you come terminate some civilians for me, please? And they'll be done for. They're over. I'll bring in the SEALs.
I've thought about it. If there can't be anyone stupid enough to try to break into my place, right? Like, because the look of it, like,
Yeah, it's like there's nothing you're getting in here. You're not gaining anything.
but it looks like something from a horror movie. Like,
Yeah.
you got to really think. Like, it doesn't.
No one
look-
can break into your parents' house. That's an indestructible. That place is a
That's Fort
fortress.
Knox.
There's
Yeah.
no way that you can sneak.
Oh,
You
no.
can't even black out enough cameras. There's cameras you don't even know are there.
There's cameras under the
bushes.
cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's junk. But I just saw this poster and I was like, okay.
Good luck. Good luck
And if
trying
I
to get
see
me.
you right there, what if I just throw a sconce at you and it breaks in your eye?
Yeah.
Like, okay, now you're fucked. So,
Yeah.
like,
Pretty
now
much.
I have a 1v2 instead of 1v3.
Yeah, what if I'm waiting around a corner and I bash your skull in with a baseball bat? Then what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Over. Your
I get a
knife.
twofer.
Like,
Freaking
good luck.
Donk, donk. What if I grab 2 of them and slam their heads together? Now it's a 1v1. Like,
That's a good point.
just saying, even the odds, jeez. And then this is just an old classic, but it just popped through, so we had to. First of all, this kid needs to get a stronger neck for this chain. I mean, this thing looks like it's hurting him,
This thing's insane.
but man, the old school, just good-hearted, lighthearted fun with the boys.
Dude, they're literally above ahead. Why do we need this
Alabama,
much water for 3?
Road
Shit!
pass.
No, don't go fast! Fuck! Don't go fast! Jack, stop! 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 Stop!
Why do people keep doing these videos?
I don't know. How
It's
did
just
this
insane.
start? Like,
I know. Like, who was the first guy to like? You know what? Because it had to have started like on accident. Like someone was
Right.
actually carrying all this stuff, and they hit a bump and it spilled, and then everyone's like, okay, how can we make it look even more crazy? I'm gonna
Add more
carry
water.
like 8 things of water, and none of them have lids on them. It's like you're not going to McDonald's. Like he's got a Chick-fil-A. They went to all the spots. They're like, hey,
Oh,
give me 2
Chick-fil-A.
waters, and they have to give you lids. Like they always give you a lid, so they just took off all the lids. Like, you know
Waffle.
what? We're about to make a clip.
It looks like he's already had him spill on him because he's already
Oh
wet
yeah,
right here. So like,
they probably filmed this twice. Honestly,
cut. We got to do it again. You're shitting me.
we gotta get some more stuff. Sorry.
Take another run. It's pretty cool, but also sad at the same time. College football is expected to add helmet communication, which is great.
Hmm.
Tablets on sidelines and halftime, which I don't know why that hasn't been a thing. Like what?
Yeah.
Because like even in Division 3, we had a TV
Yeah.
where we could watch the
Our
film
high
in like
school has 2
vertical.
TVs on the
So
sideline. They bring them to away games, so
so what's the difference between that and a tablet? Like
yeah,
one's just I can use it, but
I'm
that's
with
cool.
you on that.
I don't know about a 2-minute warning. I don't know how I feel about that because now it's just the NFL.
Yeah, pretty much. I think they're just trying to get it closer and closer to the NFL at this point.
I mean, you're paying them. It's like the NFL, so it makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah,
Of all the
soon enough,
players,
you're gonna have to get 2 feet down when you
catch.
score. Yeah, or when you get a catch.
I mean, of all the players we could have used for this announcement, we used Quinn Ewers.
Yeah,
All right. Thank you.
of course.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Sorry for cussing.
I feel like a freaking dipshit after literally last episode. I was saying, no, I think Kevin Byard's going to really fit in with the system. No, his
No,
ass is gone.
he's gone. His ass is grass.
Yeah, they just said,
So there you have it.
you're done. Goodbye.
You're done, buddy. See you later.
I mean, it
Gonna
wasn't that bad of a haul. You traded for a 5th-round pick and a 6th-round pick. So, like, oh, and Edmonds. So maybe that
Yeah,
was a tough.
and then they might say Maddox might get a cap hit. Yeah, a lot of guys are out, but they're making some moves. Like they're saving a lot of money to where I feel like there's a
Going after
potential.
big fish.
I think they're going after Legarius
Oh.
because they just franchise tagged him, so he's obviously going to be looking for a trade.
Right.
And the Eagles have been known, and the Chiefs said they're looking for draft capital. The Eagles have been known to make big moves on draft night. Maybe Legarius Sneed is coming over.
Something just tells me like Carolina's gonna go all out to get Legarius, like for no reason. Just
Yeah, maybe.
drop a bunch of draft capital, pick him up, and we're
Mhm.
still a shit defense. But he's locking people down.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy. This is the reason why I just couldn't. I didn't even want this popcorn bucket, like
Yeah.
for anything. Like I'm just here to fuck the popcorn bucket. Like
Yeah, I mean that's insane.
you had this shirt made. Is this the RK?
Is the RK?
There's no
Yeah,
way.
wait.
There's no way, you dirty dog.
There's no way. It can't be.
But like, how
Could
are you
be,
supposed
though.
to pull the popcorn out of here without it making noise during the movie?
Yeah, I'm sure it's like not that.
Like silicone or something? It'll still make
Yeah,
a
it's
sound.
like yeah, but I don't think it's like. It might be like a little more rubbery.
It'd still make a sound if you reach through rubber. It would still kind of make a sound, you know.
Yeah, probably. The popcorn,
mean-
but like so does a bag.
True.
So does the bag of popcorn.
Just the look, like the look from the poster to just the bucket, like they know
Yeah,
what's about to go down.
it's crazy.
It's criminal. There needs to be criminal
insane.
charges for you, dude. Like this is just, it's insane. That might be the RK. He's covering his face too. I respect it. No face, no case. That's just crazy.
Thank you, RK.
Thank you, RK. And then just absolutely just greatness. This is what you were talking about, Furman against Virginia.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Like it was yesterday. This was the dumbest play I've ever seen.
They
in
couldn't
sports
throw the
practice.
ball in. Guys absolutely sold.
The Cavaliers are playing with 4 guards, and the 4 guards out
Bro
there.
just launches this shit.
Where
right?
did he throw this?
Bro was just
Where
launching.
is he throwing that?
They had a timeout. They had a timeout. They could have just taken a timeout, and bro said, "You know
Advanced it.
what? Fuck it then." Bro said, "I'll chow that shot."
I see you. I chow you.
Yeah. Just launches it.
when you're one shot and your friends say don't chow and you just say, oh,
You just full send it. Like this guy just chucked it to high heaven, just hoping and praying. Like,
right,
buddy, what are we
like,
doing?
you're one shot, don't chow.
You
Like
could literally just call a timeout. Look at the other guys that are open. You just throw it to that
here,
guy over there, and you win the game
here.
because no one's going to be able to foul him in time. Because he throws it to him, the guy that ends up stealing it is going to go try and foul. He passes it to two that's standing there waving his arms.
pass it
Clock
across
runs
the
out,
court.
and we're good.
But no,
But no, we're just gonna chuck shit into this guy. Okay.
that's why they say, it's simple to make the play, but can you keep your head calm when the bullets are flying? Like,
Oh yeah.
it's a simple read, but the pressure got to him.
Oh, big time.
It's a big thing, like in the playoffs for football. Everyone's like, I don't understand how it's so hard for quarterbacks to read an offensive or like a man-to-man blitz. It's like it's not hard to read the blitz. You're underestimating having a 300-pound absolute behemoth lineman who can run faster than you chasing you. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure that changes your
Your
mental a bit.
your thought process.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm kind of with it a little bit. Just a little.
Okay.
Not moving. You're on the wrong side of the road. Excuse me. You're on the wrong side of the road. Really? You're on the wrong side of the road.
Just clocked her.
Not moving.
See, at first I was with her like, okay, I'm not moving, but then you have two dogs here on both
She's
sides.
double flanked.
Yeah, so if you don't move, this is like she's gonna have to hit you because otherwise she's gonna run over a dog.
But I'm down for this lady clotheslining. I'm cool with it.
Oh, I don't have a
You're
problem.
obviously like you're on the wrong side.
Yeah.
Okay, like you're left and right. All right, it's common courtesy.
Yeah.
And I like how she's like,
You're on the wrong side of the road.
I'm not moving.
I'm not moving.
Really? You're on the wrong side of the road.
I'd like to see the aftermath.
Yeah,
She
where
hops off the
someone get a
bike.
video on what goes down after that, please,
Come on,
because I
Internet Hall
know
of Fame. I need
it
this.
had to be something good.
I hope so. Yeah, this guy got absolutely scammed at an Airbnb. That's for damn sure. First of all, I don't know what location this is for an Airbnb, but this looks like a grandma's house.
This is Airbnb. This is Airbnb.
Airbnb.
I can't wait to leave a review on this one. I can't wait to leave a review on this one.
First of all,
Where is my
what's that
shower?
monitoring system
Where
at
the
the
hell?
top?
Look at this. If I put it there, I got this open.
Look at that.
Yeah, I don't know what this is.
That's electrical in the shower. Like if water hits it, it's gonna short.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
What the fuck are we doing?
If I put it here, I got all that open. Now this is some crazy, crazy shit. Look at this. This is Airbnb. This is Airbnb. They say, oh, you're gonna get a home experience.
Oh.
You're gonna get an experience just like you're staying at a friend's house. If I had a friend that had a fucking bathroom like this, that would not be my friend. That would not be no goddamn friend of mine. This is a joke.
So now I guess every time I go to my friends, I'm like, all right, check the bathroom here.
Yeah, I gotta make sure.
Sorry,
mean-
just don't quite make it. I mean, yeah, it's a small shower curtain. There's no question.
It is, but like, quit being a bitch.
Yeah, just shower. I mean,
And it
Take a
gets
shower.
better. You can't fix the drain in this thing.
that's fucked.
Okay, that is
You cannot
annoying.
lift the drain up in this thing. So now I got all this water up in here. Look.
I don't think that doesn't pass code. Like you have to have a way of draining.
I think this guy's a stooge. I think he's just dumb.
I think he fucks up.
I think there's a world where he's dumb and he didn't know how to do it correctly.
It's a good point
but
because it does. Look
It
stuck
is a
down.
known rule. Like if you go to someone else's, like trying to work someone else's shower, it's
Oh, yeah.
it's like trying to do calculus. Like somehow they have the most complex shower system known to mankind, and you're like, wait, what's going on here?
You got to pump it yourself.
Yeah,
get
like
everything
hot
right
is like
and
this.
wide.
Like, oh no, you have to turn the right one for the that, and then the other one's for hot and cold, and the other one's for the pressure, and then you have to lit. And I'm like, dude, why is this
Just
so
get-
complicated?
Just get a normal
So
shower.
sometimes when I was growing up, sometimes when I go to some of my friends' house, I'd be like, yo, can you turn the
Turn the
shower on for me, please? And just like, because I don't know what the fuck's going on here. I don't know what to do. I'm so confused.
Yeah, there's got to be something going on wrong here. But what doesn't
Look
make
at
sense is
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. And then look at the freaking mold on this thing.
okay.
Uh,
The shower curtain is not supposed to be in the shower. You're supposed to have a plastic cover so that gets wet and
Yeah.
that doesn't get wet. Like
Yeah.
this guy's a stooge. This guy's
Yeah, I mean, this Airbnb is a dump, so
Oh yeah.
you obviously they're scamming you. So this guy got scammed. You just get scammed. That's about it.
Yeah. You see a charge for like a $500 cleaning fee, you're like, my ass.
You're like, yeah, there's no way.
No way you're getting 500 from
Ooh, look
me.
at this. This is Airbnb. Ah, this is some crazy. Look at this. Look at the water pressure. Look at this. But
He's just filming
This
this.
guy keeps saying, "Look at this."
It's just butt ass naked. Just
I know, yeah. He probably is.
But guess me is this.
Yeah.
This right here.
Right.
I'm never. Does anyone know the level of foot fungus that it causes? Look at it. Look at the mold.
Look at
the
this.
mold.
Look at
Does
this.
anyone know the level of foot fungus this stuff causes when you take a shower in this, with your feet and all this mold? The level of foot fungus.
He
this
is naked.
causing?
Just see some ass cheek.
This guy's actually naked filming this video.
But like,
This is insane.
look, pal, you got fucked over. Okay.
You got scammed, all right? You don't have to keep saying, "Look at this. Look at this.
Look at this. Look at
Look
this.
at this."
I've seen it.
We get
I
it.
see it.
You've shown me it 100 times.
I get it. Take your L. This is pretty funny. Former Iowa offensive coordinator Brian Ferentz recently visited Nebraska football offices.
Oh no.
Will Compton did not miss a beat, and he said, "This is where I draw a line in the sand."
Yeah. I mean, there's no way this guy can be an OC of anything.
I wouldn't take him as a high school OC.
Yeah.
Like, maybe not even a Pop Warner OC. Like it. I've seen Pop Warner offenses move the ball better than me.
Mm-hmm. This guy is the worst.
He's
I don't know how they
terrible
keep
at calling
getting
plays.
the worst quarterbacks that have ever lived.
Yeah, I think you could have given him, like, you could give him a Caleb Williams, and I don't think he would give him plays that would work.
Yeah.
Even with his improv, like, even with him
Probably not.
improving, like, he
would
just
get
can't.
yeah, you just get screwed.
Yeah. Yeah. So
This guy
you
doesn't need a job.
He needs to be a defensive coordinator because he's really good at not moving the football.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So he needs to be on the other side where people don't move the ball. That might be the move
it could be.
because he's just not what it is. It's breaking news, folks. Zion Williamson has officially switched from DoorDash to Uber Eats, so this is just a big move.
Jesus.
You know?
This is massive in the food industry.
Oh, it's pretty. I mean, this is $1 million deal.
You should have done you should have been sitting at the table where they put the hat on for the signing. Wear DoorDash to the side. He's like, I'm taking my talents to Uber Eats.
Uber Eats. You
That'd
have
be good.
That's at my doorstep every single night. No, but all seriousness, like, can we just? Why do you have to ask a professional athlete? Like Stephen A. Smith said that the Pelicans have said that Zion has hid food from them, so they won't get mad. Like, bro, you're a professional. Like, why do I have to tell you?
When's the last time the Pelicans
Like,
played? A couple days ago.
I don't think they've won in March or
They beat the
February.
Pacers the other day.
Oh, okay. So
Is Zion playing? Okay, he is playing. He didn't play a lot though. Brandon Ingram was cooking, it seems.
yeah.
What the hell is this? The boy's just drowning himself.
Yeah, I guess they were doing some apple bobbing event, and this guy. I mean,
he's taking it to a whole nother level.
yeah. I mean, does
I don't
he at
think there's
least,
apples that far down. That's the thing.
does he at least have one apple? Like,
Might not. I think he's just in this thing for another reason.
yeah, maybe. Well, good luck with that.
I hope he won though. I mean, it doesn't look like he did though.
B Stew, doesn't he realize the apples float like they're on the top of the water? Thank you, B Stew.
Thank you.
Yeah, this was pretty good. I did like it. Oh, they got rid of the post. So this was a video of when Caleb.
Oh, is it that
Williams
dumbass
walked up.
question?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I saw that.
I stand with Sua on this, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Caleb answered it the best. Like, what do you want him to say?
Yeah, you're just trying to set him up to say something bait.
Yeah.
You're just baiting him basically, and he
Yeah,
didn't
And you're
fall
mad
for
he
your
didn't
dumbass
take it.
bait. Yeah.
No. So I agree. You're a bitch for getting rid of your post. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Bitch.
No,
big
that's for
cat.
sure.
But,
Stand on your business if you're gonna
yeah.
say some shit like that.
You're gonna try to bait someone. Just stick with it. Like, yeah, I
Yeah.
tried. I wanted to eat today. Okay. Like, fair enough. Respect it. Okay, so that one's gone. It's pretty telling. I thought this would happen. Skip Bayless's Fox Sports 1 Undisputed averaged just 50,000 viewers on Tuesday. Historically bad numbers. On the same day, ESPN's First Take averaged 486,000 viewers
Damn.
with Shannon Sharp. It was all Shannon Sharp. I would watch this show just to see Shannon Sharp's reaction, like what he would do when like LeBron would have a great game, or when anything would happen, like Patrick Mahomes would
I just
do.
think that they had a good dynamic,
They
obviously,
did.
and then people gravitated more towards Shannon because Skip would always just be saying some random ass shit. So they're
Bro,
like,
Skip
okay,
just
never
has like
mind.
some of the worst takes of all time.
Yeah, it's bad.
Like if you go back probably 2 years ago, he was saying that Dak Prescott was going to be the best quarterback in the NFL, and now he's like, I wouldn't like. I'd like to get rid of Dak Prescott if I could. It's like
Yeah, I just don't think he has a good he's solid on his own, but he needs
he needs
someone
like a
combative.
comedic and
Yeah, like
comedic
right now he
combat.
just has like guys who you don't really care about. He's got like Keyshawn Johnson on there, Richard Sherman goes on there, some like guys that okay, don't care. Whereas like Shannon and then Stephen A before that, like they were
They
very
would go at it.
combative personalities. It was good. Now he just kind of has like a committee of people that'll go on there, and it just doesn't hit the same.
I haven't watched it in a very long time. Like I just
Yeah.
don't feel the desire to. All right. Well, that's just interesting. I mean, this is just so. I swear, like, can people just like, why you got to ruin shit? Cheaters have now apparently gotten hold of COD developer tools that allows them to get people instantly shadow banned.
Nice.
Like,
Yeah, it just makes me sad. It just makes me not even want to play.
you could just get better
You
at the
know,
game. It's not rocket science.
there's just no integrity anymore. It's
Like
just gone.
if you play the game a lot, you will get better. And if you play against better people, you'll get better. Like
Yeah.
there's a learning curve for a reason. It's just so stupid. And then now you don't know, like you don't know if who you're playing is a cheater or not. Like
Yeah.
I've had some wall bangs and I'm like, I don't know if it's just you got a good timing or like
Yeah, or you're actually just scamming me right now.
yeah. And then I think about it, I'm like, why would you cheat in plat? Like what does this do? But then you look at it and it's like level 9 and you're like, well, all right. More so leaning towards cheating. Yeah. That's just I mean, Activision, can we figure our shit
Just
out,
makes me
please?
sad.
Yeah, like it's great. Yeah, this is crazy. Captain Crunch is trolling baseball, and I'm kind of here for it. For
I
Captain
like it.
Crunch. Thank
That's a
you,
good
Cap.
look. Thank you,
Yeah.
Cap.
Yeah, got
Appreciate
the
you.
matching socks too.
Haven't had me some Captain Crunch in a while.
I haven't either. Ever since I came out with an article saying that Cheerios had some chemical in it that blocked puberty and all that shit.
That'll do it.
Haven't eaten any cereal because
Yeah, I
think
haven't had
whoever's
cereal.
done that.
I haven't had cereal in so long.
But a bowl of Captain Crunch berry just sounds so good.
Oh yeah.
Or some honeycombs.
Ooh yeah.
Or an underrated one was Pops.
I do like Pops. Pops are good. Get behind some Pops.
Some Cocoa Pebbles. That's good. I respect Johnny Manziel for this. Basically, he's saying that he's not going to do the Heisman Trophy ceremony until Reggie Bush gets his trophy back.
Oh, all right.
He's not going to be in the Heisman because they're not giving that back. I don't know why they won't give it back. Like it's just like no one will think less of you. You just give the man his trophy back. The situation has changed.
Yeah.
The rules are different. Give him the trophy. He deserves to be up there. I would damn near throw Reggie Bush against any Heisman, and I would say he's better. He's a better player.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's just a scam.
Yeah.
It does make me sad. That guy was electrifying.
My favorite
Give
player,
Reggie
man.
his Heisman.
His career was never the same after he won it after Kim. Never the same. All went downhill. That's when he joined the Dolphins.
Yeah.
And he joined the Lions, and he joined the Niners. And
Yeah,
he
he's
fell on the
dating
concrete.
Kim K, and it's just like it's just once you start dating Kim K, it's over.
It's
You can't come
chalk.
back.
Yeah, I agree with Sonny Dykes here. They interviewed Sonny Dykes about the college football proposal that would grant the SEC and Big Ten teams a bye. And he said automatic first round buys for the Big Ten and SEC is like the NFL saying the Cowboys get a first round bye since they have more fans than the Bengals. And I agree. Like,
I don't know if I necessarily agree with the fans' point he's making. I don't think that they should do this anyway, but I don't think they're the SEC or Big Ten are saying that because they have more fans. I think they think their conference is better at playing football than the other conferences.
No, I agree
Which,
with you. I
which
just
I
think
think
it's
it's
stupid.
more of a year-to-year basis of like there could be a good team from the ACC. There could be. That's why we have rankings and have a committee.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't say they're coming at it from a point of because they have more fans. They should. I think it's just they think they're just better than everybody else, and they have
Right.
more passionate fans maybe that will like go to war for them more.
Right.
I
But
think
I
it's
just
stupid as shit anyway.
I just feel like at that point you're just forcing that narrative of a 2-conference system because
Oh yeah, for sure.
okay, so any team that's in the Big Ten now is if they win the conference, they get a bye, and then if you're in the SEC and you win, you get a bye. But if you're in the ACC and you win the championship, you don't get a bye.
Yeah, they're just doing it
I
off of
just
past like, oh, these teams have been so much better in the Big Ten and the SEC, so they should be rewarded more. And it's like it's a year-to-year thing. Like, who knows?
oh boy, so glad to see him back.
Oh yeah,
Good to see Mad Mel doing his work. Getting his eyes out there. Getting his
yeah.
feet wet, seeing what's going on. I don't know if you
Good
saw
for
on the
him.
Pat McAfee show today, but
I saw them interviewing each other, or like just yapping at
yeah,
each other. It was
Ty
insane.
Schmidt, Mad Mel got real pissed and said he's
Yeah, I
not going to
know.
take questions from Ty for a while now. That's kind of
It's
messed up.
insane. It is fucked up.
Just asked you about how you're dressed, you piece of shit. Like, what? You got to throw the baby out with the bathwater. This is actually a pretty big. If this guy is available on the market, this could be
Saints
a
are in
pretty big
salary
move.
cap hell.
Yeah,
They are. I do know that's a fact. I mean, the Saints are like, how many? Are you gonna trot Derek Carr out there again? Is that their master plan? Surely not, right?
I feel like they have to draft a quarterback, right? Like,
You got to, because
because you're
like,
not bringing back Jameis. You can't.
I mean, they might, but like, even if you do, he's not gonna be.
He's not
He's
your
not your
answer.
guy. Yeah, and Derek Carr is like if that's your future,
God help you.
have fun with your future being 9-8 and 8-9. They need to draft a QB. Now I don't know who they are gonna draft, but
Why aren't they in the field sweepstakes?
they have no money.
Fields,
Because you're gonna
Kamara.
have to pay Field. That's the problem.
Right.
That's why it's hard to trade him, because you're trading him off of his rookie. Like,
Rookie deal. Yeah,
they're
there's
not
no more
getting him
years.
for the rookie deal. They're gonna have to then pay him to be a starter. That's why
Aren't
it's
they
hard
good?
for the Saints. That's why the Falcons are in, because they can pay people. That's why they could pay Kirk Cousins, or they could pay Fields. They could pay a guy like that. But like the Saints are just
Yeah.
in hell.
See, but they could, because I'm thinking I've seen a lot of teams like when the Jaguars traded the Falcons for Calvin Ridley, if they don't sign him to a deal this year and they let him go to free agency, they get a 2nd-round pick back. So I wonder if like the Saints could do something like that, like you trade for
Maybe.
Fields and then you just don't sign him to a long-term deal if you don't want to, or you franchise tag him or something. I don't know, but you need to find a quarterback. That's where it all starts.
You need a
Because
QB.
Kamara's not getting younger.
No.
NFL came out with a new kickoff proposal. Involves teams kicking off from the opponent's 40 with the goal of increasing returns, which I like. The new rules will be no players except the kicker and returner can move until the ball is touched. Cool. The ball doesn't cross the 20-yard line in the air. It's treated as out of bounds, and the receiving team gets their possession on their own 40-yard line. Damn. If the kicker kicks the ball into the end zone on a fly, a touchback results in the ball being placed on the 35 as opposed to the previous rule, the 25. So now it's like a pretty big penalty to kick it through the back.
Mm-hmm.
The idea is to increase returns while also reducing space and speed in the play to address like injuries and stuff. I mean, football's a violent game. Like you're running at
I get
each
it.
other.
I wonder what does that mean for onside kicks?
Oh, Pat McAfee talked about that. He said that surprise onside kicks are gone by this rule.
Yeah, because you can't run. Well, but what about onside kicks in Like, you
I don't
can't
know.
run until the ball's kicked. Like,
I don't
you're
know.
just you're kind of.
I think that'll lead to more injuries.
Maybe, I don't know. I'm just wondering how it would work for onside kicks. Like everything else, I guess it makes sense.
No, that's what I
Like,
mean though. But for
they're
onside
trying to
kicks,
get people to like pop a kick up to the
right.
10-yard line, and then this guy can return it from there because their blockers have a chance to kind of block
Get
a little more. They don't have guys just like flying at them.
Right.
They don't have to run 20 yards backwards to turn around and hold their spot. They can kind of like block a little differently, but I wonder how it'll work for onside kicks because you typically get your running start, and then 4 guys will run at the first wave of catchers and just hit them, and then the other guys will try and dive through. I wonder what they're gonna do with that.
That's good questions, man. I
Yeah.
don't know. I feel like that might be the end of the
Someone
onside
smarter
kick.
than me has got to figure that out.
Yeah. I mean, this guy, bro, AB is just like, what the hell is this guy on, bro?
I mean, he's CTESPN is one of the hashtags, so I mean that's
Yeah.
just insane.
Passion of the Christ. I mean, I like that, I guess. you know?
CTESPN is insane. Oh my gosh.
Could you imagine tuning into a media company? Welcome to CTESPN.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past AB to be headlining that shit.
The statue of Junior Seau sitting there.
Yeah.
I mean, I just don't know, like, who in his graphics department is not like, what the fuck? What?
This guy's insane. I don't know what happened.
Vontez,
Like,
happened.
yeah, maybe, but like it's not like he was like, hey, he kind of did start losing it.
I mean,
Slowly
but you hear
surely.
about his past, like how he was getting into some allegations with the trainer at his
Oh, yeah.
college, and so he
It's
might have
not
just
like
been
he's
this
it's not like he's
crazy.
the greatest guy.
No, he's not a saint by any
No.
stretch of the imagination. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe he was just like this, and
Yeah, maybe.
Tomlin just kind of kept it under control, and then he was like, "Okay, you're gone."
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I remember at one point he was like one of the top receivers,
Guys, it's basically him and Julio every year for who's the best.
and then Vontez Burfict said, "Let me just end your
Let
brain."
me just light him up. Sorry for cussing.
Sorry for cussing. Sorry for cussing. If you could say it, I could say it too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's historic
Shout
that
out
LeBron
LeBron.
James reached
40K.
40K. But I mean, it is just tough that on every damn historic game for LeBron recently, they can't win them. Like,
They just lose every time.
they
were playing the Nuggets, so I mean, the Nuggets are just
Yeah.
so good. Like, it's almost like, what are you gonna do?
The Nuggets are winning it all. They're
But
going back.
40,000 points is crazy. That's like a lot of that's a lot of points.
A lot of points.
That's a lot of points. I don't know if could he get to 45?
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. Like, there's no way somebody's scoring over 40K. Like, they said, who would they say it with? I don't know who the player was, but they were like, basically, someone would have to average like 30 points for the next 15 years straight.
Well, they said that.
They were saying it for some player. I don't know if it was like Luka or if it was.
But they said LeBron has more points than Bird and Magic combined.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like, you'd have to score. Yeah, they said somebody who is in the league, like coming in the league right now, would have to average 30 points for like 15. It's crazy.
Jeez.
Bro is just dropping numbers.
It takes 45 seconds to that turn. He didn't make too many from behind the arc, but damn, did he make a lot inside of it.
That one just
miracle
one
bank shot
crazy
against the Wizards. That broke their team.
launched one from half court.
Spin around off.
He's all the Miami buckets are crazy. He was just getting
He's
buckets.
just hooping. Second stint in Cleveland.
Yeah, he was getting buckets there too.
I loved that Cavaliers team, bro. When they came back on the Warriors, I was like, this team is fucking unreal. And honestly, I don't know if they played that series 10 times in a row. I still think the Cavs would have won because I don't think that the Warriors had the mentality. Like, they were getting beat up physically. Like, I don't think they were going to win that series.
Shout out LeBron, though. Good for you.
Shout out LeBron. Hey, he's a freaking legend. Shogun is absolutely
yeah, I've seen this.
killing it.
Well, I haven't watched it, but like I've heard it's pretty insane.
I haven't watched it once.
The only Shogun I know is I go there to eat.
Okay.
What is this on Hulu? Yeah, Hulu.
Hulu. Yeah.
I'd have
It's got
to
a
tap
99%
in. I know,
on Rotten
99 is
Tomatoes.
99 is pretty insane.
Couldn't get the 100, huh? Shit.
Yeah, who was the one piece of shit that basically said,
I'm not doing it.
Not for me.
Could have a perfect score, but guess what? Life's not perfect, so I'm not doing it.
Facts.
I don't know why this Joel matters.
Yeah, what are we doing?
Because I could tell you right now, Joe Milton probably throws the ball the hardest, and if that's the only criteria you're looking at,
I know,
you
like
really need to reevaluate quarterback. Have you seen the video of him throwing the deep ball at the combine, and everyone's like, "Wow, this guy's like an
it was
absolute."
an insane throw, but like this guy is just
It was, but like
he's not the guy.
I've seen too many years of his tape where like he's wide open on the post route and he gets drilled in the face.
Yeah.
He's like running a 5-yard flat and he's just
Bro is just throwing it as
beaming
hard
it.
as humanly possible.
Dude. This guy kind of went expert mode. I'm not gonna lie. Put some defense in front and like I mean he hit the shot. You know,
He hit the
shoot.
shot. I don't know what happens when he's gonna run out of
Well,
stream there.
yeah.
The backboard's gonna get smashed.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know, we'll pass that bridge when we get there.
Yeah. Atta baby. Way to get after it a little
Way
bit,
to get
kid.
your shots up.
This video is crazy. I don't know why it came with the Sydney Sweeney video first, but what are you gonna do? He's just listening to bench 7 volts.
Yeah, this guy's just vibing. Just walking around on his ladder.
I don't know.
I think he's got stilts. You know, this guy's just an expert.
It's like when you watch someone use chopsticks really well.
Yeah, and you're like, geez, this guy's in his bag.
Like, this guy's walking around on that fucking ladder. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, I couldn't get the first video without the Sydney Sweeney video, apparently, so I was like,
Well,
all right.
Not mad at
First
it.
of all, we went to AMC, and there was not a damn new Nicole Kidman ad. I saw the
No.
same damn one I wrote a
Yeah.
paper on back in
We got
college.
scammed.
It's pissed. It's pissed. All right, where are we? Dude, this dude might be the one.
Yeah, this is insane. This is gonna be me when I go. It's gonna be me when I go tomorrow.
You have to. Dress up the car to look like that. They have to let you to the front of the line at this point.
Yeah, this guy's so locked in. I respect it.
I love it. Thank you, sir. That's absolutely fucking long. It was pretty interesting to see. Buccaneers did make a deal with Mike Evans for 2 years, $52 million. That's a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
I still wouldn't rule out a trade. Just because he's got a salary set up doesn't mean that there's not someone who would. Like, I could see. There were a lot of teams that were interested in this. I saw something from Diana Rossini saying like the Rams were interested in him, the Eagles, Tennessee was interested, the Falcons. Like he's got a market.
Yeah.
So I could see some teams trying to make a play for him at like the trade deadline. Could you imagine, dude? Just DeMarcus Robinson, Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua, Mike Evans, Kyron Williams.
I feel like
Max
they're just too
Crosby.
much of the like.
Holy shit.
I think those three though are too much of like the same guy almost. I feel like Mike Evans, Puka, and Cooper Kupp are like almost all of the same type of vibe.
Think so?
You know?
Mike Evans is
Yeah.
a deep threat. He'll moss the
Kind
hell
of,
out
but
of you.
he was, but not really anymore. Maybe he's still got it, but he's pretty old too. Like I
Right.
see him as a good route runner, like can run at all levels, but he's not that like stretch the defense type of guy like he was maybe
Right.
like 3 seasons ago.
I got you. Okay.
They're all like because like Puka Nacua, you wouldn't look at him and be like he's a deep threat, but he can.
No, he can. He's taking the top.
You know what
off
I'm
the
saying?
defense
But like
with
I feel like
runs.
Mike
Right.
Evans is the same way. Like he can, but that's not his like vibe. I'd almost see like the Rams if they had like I'm trying to think of a guy.
If Tutu just catches the ball, we have the deep threat that we need.
Yeah, like a
Oh, we
Zay
need.
Flowers type of vibe, or like a
Right.
like a something that's just a change of pace that you're not used to seeing.
Yeah.
Because basically Cooper Kupp is just gonna make Puka Nacua into another Cooper Kupp, and then you
Bigger
just want
Cooper.
to you want like another guy. But I don't think the Rams would go for Think they go for like a vet like this?
I don't know. I think we were kind of trying to get him for like a quick
I think the
1 year
Eagles
deal.
would because they have 2 younger-ish type of guys, and they'd like a vet, a savvy type of guy. But I feel like the Rams have a vet, savvy type of guy already in Cup. Do
Yeah.
they need another one? Maybe. If that's what's gonna put you over the top, though, you might have to do it. Man, RIP. I mean,
It's a
not
tough
RIP.
guy.
He's not dead, but might as
I
well
mean,
be.
his
It's
football career is done.
over. The dream dies.
Thank you, Jason Kelsey.
It's been a good run, Jason. I mean, I could see him just kind of. He's gonna do his podcast for a little bit. He's gonna do a couple other things. I could see maybe 5-ish years or so. Whenever Stoutland retires from coaching for the Eagles, I bet you he's the Eagles O-line coach. I guarantee it.
I love it. I love it.
When the kids are a little bit older, and he can kind of like do it. They're like in high school or some shit, and he's not having to run around everywhere with some little kids.
I like it.
I feel like
I'd love it.
I think he's still going to be close to the organization. I could see him like doing content for the Eagles, maybe, or with the Eagles. There's something that he's going to do.
I hope so.
He's too invested in the culture to not be a part of like anything.
He is Philly.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I mean, he gets my vote for the best center of all time. Like,
Yeah.
I don't
really
I don't know
know
some
too much about
guys.
center history, and center lore. Like I know like Marquise Pouncey, Jeff Saturday, like
Right.
those type of guys, but I don't see why he's not like on par
He's up there for sure.
skill level with those guys and longevity and got the Super Bowl, obviously.
I think strictly based on the fact that he made a play that is unbeatable in the tush push. Like, he makes the play. If he doesn't get as low as he does, like,
Yeah.
they can't win the day. But
Sure.
thank you, Jason. And I think
Appreciate
this was pretty
you,
interesting. One to throw this one right after, where he's eligible for 2029.
Yeah.
And
I
have a
mean,
feeling he might
just
get in.
first ballot, please. Thank you. Please and thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't
Jesus,
usually
not more.
buy bundles, but
I mean, this one looks like just the what was it? The Black Noir, pretty much. This is going to be just.
yeah,
Yeah, that's what this is going to be. And the tracer pack, so it's probably going to be black bullets or whatever, black lasers.
tracers are so tough in league play though. Like in
Yeah.
rank play, like
Could be
I
sweet, though.
swear they get the same smoke effect. Like, if a smoke is near you, you can't see
Yeah.
it, they just beam you. Like, I
Just
swear that
blows
happens.
somebody up.
Did
and
you
just
see
can't see shit.
everybody's talking about like switching aim assist to from dynamic to standard and I think or linear?
Really?
I was talking shit about that. They're like, yeah, like after the update, like linear and something else is like godlike. I think it was
Well,
linear Arrakis. I thought
I'm not sure. I haven't heard much, but I haven't been playing as much, so.
Yeah, I gotta grind to get out of fucking plat. I want a diamond, Need to be a diamond, damn it.
Oh yeah.
I don't know who I blame more on this, and moron is the right term.
He's dead.
Do I blame Carrot Top? Maybe. Do I blame Dipshit who gave him the gun and then stood up in front of it? Maybe.
Is she dead? What does this thing shoot? Real bullets?
Yeah, I thought this thing shot like a BB or something. And
Yeah, maybe.
it'll hurt, but it won't kill you.
You're gonna be okay. The person get up or no?
I don't think so. Like we went up here. Let's just go a little slow mo for it so we can kind of see what the hell happened here.
Boom.
Bang. So we're hit with a BB. It flew.
Yeah.
It's like an airsoft pellet right there. And now we're getting paid.
And we're done.
I think we're just getting paid. That's it. Workman's comp. Here we go. I mean, it's moron.
You gotta keep your head on a swivel before you get shot in the side of the head, I guess. And maybe don't shoot people in the side of the head that are right in front of you.
That's a good point too.
Yeah.
All valid points. This just brings a tear to my eye.
Okay. 10,000.
10,000 plus.
I heard Arch Manning's out.
Oh.
He said because he wants to focus on the game that's happening on the field. Like, what the fuck does that mean? Sorry for cussing.
Okay, I'm slowly starting to hate Arch. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm like, bro, what does that mean? Just opt in and then don't play the game. Like,
yeah, nobody's expecting you to have to play it. Like, okay, let's throw the facts here. You haven't thrown or taken a no, you've taken snaps. You haven't thrown anything like meaningful in a game yet at Texas.
Yeah.
You're a high recruit on namesake, pretty much. And as a backup, they ask you if you want $600 just to be in the game and you get a copy of it, and you said no because I want to focus on the real game. Like
yeah.
fuck off. Like,
Yeah.
come on. Yeah, okay. All right. Thanks, Arch. Appreciate you, pal. Peyton, can you talk some sense into him? Like, it's just a game, you know? It's not whatever. I don't know if this means that there's actually going to be a new Future and Metro Boomin album. I hope so. I mean, this album art
Yeah,
looks pretty
probably.
fire.
I mean,
need some
Future
fresh
and
hits.
Metro Boomin, they never miss.
No.
You guys always hit every time.
I need some new shit from them.
Every
This
time.
is pretty fire. This is the Illuminati, though, so maybe.
Well, yeah. Let's
Uh,
stay away from that.
Yeah, maybe I want to stay clear of that one. Thank you. But if I can get a new album May 10th, that would be
Yeah, we'll take it.
great. This is
RP Russ.
yeah, the Broncos are taking the biggest dead cap hit.
It was like 85
in
million,
NFL
right?
history. 85 mil.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So
That was a failure 1 year.
it's 2 years, I think, right?
I was just thinking with Sean Payton.
Oh, with Sean Payton, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like he's gonna end up being a backup this year.
You think?
Yes.
Where? There's no way Russ would be a backup. That's the thing.
Gonna have to.
Depends.
I mean, where is
Can
he
he
gonna go?
go
That he's
to
gonna
the
start?
Raiders?
You think they're gonna pay him?
What about the Falcons now? They're like, oh shit. What if we get Russ?
I mean, I think so, but he's gonna get like vet mint.
Maybe.
So if he's accepting of that, then fine.
I don't know if he will though. Like if you're the Falcons, right, and you are willing to pay Fields or Kirk Cousins, why wouldn't you pay Russ?
But I don't have to pay Russ like that.
You might have to though if you want Russ. Like if you want him, who's probably better than both of those two, maybe you at least get some experience. Like you'd get an experienced quarterback with weapons around him. Now
Right.
that shit did not work in Denver,
Yeah.
but maybe you think it could. I don't know. Like there's no way Russ is taking a vet minimum anywhere. I guarantee you, not a chance in the world. He just won't play.
I just think as a GM, I might go up to like I'm not paying him more. Like I'm not going to 20 mil a year for him. Like
I think he's
stick
gonna ask
with
me.
him
He's
and
gonna be
team.
like, was he MVP once?
No, I don't think he was MVP.
Was Russ not MVP one time?
I don't think so. You could check me if I'm wrong on that. I don't.
He was an
remember,
MVP in Seattle 1 year. He might
I,
not be. I could be making all that shit up, but
I don't ever remember him winning an MVP.
no, he was not MVP. But he was second team All Pro.
He's a
Super Bowl
two-time
champion, obviously.
Super Bowl champion for sure. Some people could argue he got carried by the Legion of Boom.
He's 9-time Pro Bowler.
Right. Do Pro Bowls really matter?
I mean,
They're voted on by the fans. All Pro. I respect All Pro more than I do.
second team All Pro. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like he's gonna try and get a bag still, obviously. Like
No, I get it. Go try to get your money, but like
Yeah.
I'm thinking as a GM, I'd be like, you just got cut.
Like
from a long-term
would
deal.
I could tell you teams that would take him right now. Probably the Raiders.
Okay.
But you're gonna trot out Jimmy G again, unless you're gonna get like trade up and get Caleb or do whatever. Raiders would take him. The Commanders.
Okay.
Commanders would take him for sure. I feel like the Falcons would. Tennessee Titans. You're gonna trot out Will Levis? Are you going? I mean, maybe if they believe in Levis. I mean, I guess. I don't believe in Levis. Let's just put
I
it
just
that
don't
way.
think teams want to deal with Team 3.
Oh yeah, maybe
Fair,
not.
like-
Maybe not. But like, what's the alternative for some of these teams? Like, if you're the Raiders, are you trotting out Jimmy G?
I don't. Is he still on their roster?
Yeah, I think so. Right? I'm pretty sure he's a QB.
I
QB1.
have no idea. Is he? I thought
I
Aiden
don't know.
O'Connell was QB1.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. If you're trotting out Aiden O'Connell as QB1, Like, whether you think Russ is still that guy or not, he's better than Aiden O'Connell. I can tell you that much. There's no
Got a
way he's
point
not.
there. I just
Trying to think of who else is shit. I mean, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Back in Seattle with no Pete?
You think they would take him back in Seattle?
I don't know. Probably not, but maybe. I'm just trying to think of options. I mean, he's definitely screwed. But I don't even know if this is his fault. I think Sean Payton's one of the most overrated coaches of all time.
Yeah, but even with Hackett, like with how accomplished of a quarterback
Yeah, but
he
Hackett was
is.
so bad.
Yeah, but
Hackett's one of the worst head coaches we've ever seen in the league.
there were key reads that he missed as a quarterback. Like he
But
could
they
have won
lost
some of
two.
those.
They lost 2 games because literally Hackett was trolling.
Right.
Hackett was
Time management
actively
for sure.
he was actively trolling at least twice that I can remember off the top of my head. Those early games, I was like, wait, we're not calling timeout here? What are we doing?
Maybe get one.
Yeah, and then like
Get one here.
I don't think Sean Payton's very good. I don't think
No,
he's
I
a
think
good
he's
head
overrated
coach.
for
I
sure.
think
He had Drew Brees' entire career. Like Drew can make anyone right. So no, I agree with you there.
I just think he's like an overrated good guy, Sean Payton. Like everyone's like talking about how he's just like
He's only
great.
won one Super Bowl.
Yeah, and that was the
So
fate run, bro. That was the Hurricane
Hurricane
Katrina run. Like,
Katrina.
of course you're gonna win, bro.
Yeah, you have to win just
Literally.
out of out of sympathy.
I don't know if you're the Broncos. What do you do now? Are you who was the backup? Who ended up playing at the
Drew
end of
Lock.
the?
Oh no, Drew Lock. You're right.
Drew
It's
Lock was
over.
He's at Seattle. Who is it? I don't even remember.
Oh, it's the Stidham.
Was it Stidham?
Jared
Gosh,
Stidham.
I mean, you
thought.
can't trot out Stidham. He ain't the answer. It was Stidham, yeah, and they got Ben DiNucci.
Oh, bad.
Like
Ben
you can't trot
DiNucci.
him. You can't trot him out in a division with now a Harbaugh Herbert combo and Mahomes. Like
Right.
they got to do something. I don't know what they are gonna do, but they have to draft a quarterback,
You have to draft a quarterback.
and you have to draft a good one. Like I don't know who even
We're
knows.
saying McCarthy. I just don't.
I think it's gonna be McCarthy.
Bro, he got carried by such an incredible run game. Like, I mean, we both. I don't even have to say it. You and I are both on the same page. Like, he's
Oh
not.
yeah,
He's not a great
he's
quarterback.
not that guy.
He's great at running. I'll give him that. Like, he's good at moving.
Yeah.
But
Not
throwing
that
that
guy.
football, no, he's not that guy. Yeah, I think he's gonna end up wearing a Broncos jersey, which one of my friends is probably gonna be so pissed when it happens.
It's coming.
He was so distraught when it didn't work with Russ. He was like, "What the fuck? We're in hell." In better news,
Okay, limited edition.
Xbox is releasing a limited edition SpongeBob Xbox Series X bundle.
Okay. Very
It's got
nice.
limited quantities, and it's being sold at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Thursday, March 7th.
I don't think I'll be dabbling in this, but
$6.99.
for any of you, SpongeBob fanatics out there, get you a sweet custom controller, and
That is
I mean,
pretty sick.
I guess it's pretty cool. I
don't really
I-
like having Patrick's slobber going next to my joystick, but
yeah. It's
take that what you will.
Yeah. Can I put paddles on that thing, or how does this work?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. Drag pack. That gives you paddles.
I think they should just do this more.
Yeah.
Like I had the limited edition. I had the Uncharted PlayStation 4. That was pretty cool. So I had like the blue one, the blue PS4. That was pretty cool. But other than that, we've never really had like a limited edition thing. But I think it's cool. They should like do it more.
Remember this type of stuff?
Yeah.
I remember these things coming out. I had one that was Darth Vader. Thing was fire, dude.
Oh yeah.
Go around killing people in the Empire. Oh boy. Or the Rebels. Oh, it's a menace. This is a good question. Which school is wide receiver you? To me, LSU is disqualified right now. Out of the top 4. For me, to go to number 1. Like I'd say they're 4.
I'm going Bama.
You think Bama?
Yeah. Like, let's look. All-time Ohio State wide receiver. Do we do all-time? Like, I don't... Or just, like, current...
Do we want to go current?
Like, current in the
over
league?
the past, over, like, should we cap it to like the last 20 years or something?
Like Ohio State, you have Santonio Holmes.
Mhm.
I'm trying to the greatest receivers of all time. Ohio State wide receivers: Ted Ginn Jr., Garrett Wilson,
Yep.
Joey Galloway, Santonio Holmes, Olave, Michael Thomas, Chris Carter.
Okay.
Yeah, so not bad. All time. Let's go LSU wide receiver. So you have Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Odell, Jarvis
3.
Landry.
Ah!
That's kind of like the big
He's kinda like a
4.
fringe, I'll give
That's
him
like the
that,
big
but, like
4. 'Cause then you have
okay.
like DJ Chark.
Yeah, my
Dwayne
guy.
Bowe, he was pretty underrated. I thought
Dwayne
Dwayne Bowe
Bowe
was
was
pretty
pretty good.
good.
He was definitely
And
pretty good.
then yeah, like
I'll actually
Terrence
give him a nod.
Marshall, Brandon LaFell. Okay. So now let's go
You
all
chalked me
time.
when I hit.
So probably Ohio
Okay.
State is ahead of LSU. LSU like top heavy current like if
Top heavy current for sure.
Chase and Jefferson like become
Him.
some of the best ever, like okay, LSU is gonna go up. But current, probably not. USC wide receiver.
I might give it to USC. And not just 'cause I'm an SC fan, just like
So Marquise Lee, Dwayne Jarrett was good, but not really in the NFL.
he had a couple
Juju,
I agree.
um,
Juju was on a tear when he came
Robert
in.
Woods, Keyshawn Johnson, obviously went #1 overall.
Right.
Nelson Aguilar, shout out. Pittman, Amon-Ra. Should put John Jackson in here. What the hell are we doing? Obviously Lynn Swan.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of
Yeah.
OG. I
Yeah.
think it's Bama. I mean,
Who else did Bama I'm trying to think of who Bama like
Julio Jones.
recently. Yeah. Recently they've had, and I'm talking like this current. Yeah, Julio. Are we throwing Amari in there?
Amari Cooper.
Okay.
Hold
Devontae.
on, let me just look at all time leading. Like,
Ruggs can't count, right?
I mean, Ruggs can't really count. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, Ruggs obviously is in there. He's involved. So let me
He's
just go to the
DQ.
top 10.
He's
You got like
gotta be DQ.
Waddle. Ozzie Newsome was actually really good. I do
Right.
remember. He's an
Yep.
OG though.
Okay.
Julio Jones,
Yep.
Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy in college was insane. I think on college peaks, maybe Bama. But on
Yes.
NFL
I don't know. Well,
success, college peaks, I mean, they got some crazy. They got Amari Cooper, Devontae Smith. Like,
yeah.
#1 wide receiver room of all time is that Bama wide receiver room with Jeudy, Smith, Waddle, Ruggs. Those are the 4 best receivers that have been in college at one point ever. Like, that's an insane.
Yeah, they were playing rock, paper, scissors to
Those
see who could run
guys
the
were,
touchdown route.
yeah, those guys were insane. Then you throw Calvin Ridley in there, and then you have a Julio Jones mixed in there. Yeah, maybe it's either SC or because like Ohio State, bro, we're putting out who's their best all time? Like, okay, Joey Galloway, who gives a shit? Michael Thomas.
Yeah, count
Like,
me out.
whose peak guy is the best? Like,
So they have one champion essentially. We're doing this Dune style.
who's
Give me your
got the champ?
champion.
Who's your champion?
Okay.
Odell
so-
for LSU.
Yep.
Yeah,
Right?
all time Odell. Like
Okay.
maybe eventually it's Chase or someone, but it's Odell. Like Odell
I don't
had a
remember him
crazy
doing
run.
anything in college.
I'm saying like as like even NFL, you can
Oh,
count
collective.
NFL.
Okay.
Yeah, just like
Okay.
collective.
Okay. I'll give him Odell.
Because
Okay, so
wide
Odell's
receiver
their
U
champ.
is like who produces the
Yeah,
the best guys to
receivers.
the. I mean, even if we could do a college and an NFL, like peak college of these receivers. Like it'd be hard for
Okay.
me not to go Devontae Smith because he won the Heisman as a
Yeah,
receiver.
that's a good
Like
point. That's a great point.
he did win the Heisman.
Yeah.
Now that Chase or Jefferson that LSU season wasn't, they were insane. But so maybe you go Bama when it's college, like college or a pro peak. I'm trying to think who's the best SC guy that was a pro. Like Keyshawn Johnson wasn't really going crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, Lynn Swan. I mean, it's so back in the day. Like it's hard to
They
say
didn't throw the ball
numbers.
as much.
It'd be hard not to say Julio.
Yeah.
Like
Got me there
Julio
with
had a
Julio.
5-year run of
He was just him.
crazy.
He was just number 1 de facto.
So
Like
on
it
peak,
was.
maybe Bama. On like all time, maybe SC,
Yeah,
and
I
on
could
like
go with that.
future could be LSU. Like if Chase and Jefferson become like
They could be. Yeah.
top 10 receivers all time, like they could end up. But you could say that about the Bama guys. Like you don't know how Waddle or Smith are going to turn out. Like
Yeah.
they could end up insane too.
Amon Ra could end up actually doing some
Yeah,
things for
yeah.
SC. I'm not gonna
Like
lie.
Amon
That
Ra
guy.
and Pittman. Like
And
that's a
then
duo too.
London, if he gets a quarterback, like he's got potential.
Like there's some fun duos in here that are like currently in the NFL, which is fun. Like you have Waddle and like I won't really throw Judy in there. He's not doing the same, but like Waddle and Devontae
Yeah.
are elite. You have Olave and Wilson.
Elite.
You have Jefferson and Chase. You have Pittman and Amon-Ra. Like those are like some fun
Yeah.
duos who are going to be doing it for a
Wow.
while probably. So we'll see how like those sets of duos do and like whoever does the best. But I mean, it'd be hard to do better than fucking Chase and Jefferson. Those guys are insane. Those guys are a cheat code.
These guys are
I'll tell you who RBU is. Let's see. But Bama's not far. Bama's got
Bama's
got
catching
some
up.
Bama's got some
catching
running backs
up.
recently.
Derrick Henry really
Like
kicked him up a
SE still
notch.
had like post Reggie, there hasn't been too much. With the Reggie, Lendell White, you got OJ Simpson in there, you got Marcus Allen in there, like all the OGs. But Bama, like fucking Derrick Henry is scary.
I'm not gonna lie to
Derrick
you.
Henry being a college running back is just still insane to me that was allowed to happen.
Yeah, that was a grown man playing with boys. Like that was not allowed.
Like I swear, it was every year there was a new Bama running back who's just more yoked than the last guy, and you're like, what is going on here?
Bo Scarborough really didn't turn out too much.
No, he didn't, but he was so massive.
He was just a ginormous
That
dude.
guy was insane.
Bro, what is it? I kind of have a feeling that Marshawn Lloyd is going to be a really great running back in the NFL.
Yeah, I think he could be. I think it might just depend on where he goes. Hopefully, he goes somewhere that
he's big. He can
utilizes
catch. He
him.
can run fast.
Yeah,
like,
no, he's fast as shit.
He's got it going, man. That guy. Hope to God he doesn't end up coming to my division and fucking everything up. Probably will.
Yeah.
There's been a trailer for Dune Awakening.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've seen any of
This
this.
is game. I think it's like it's obviously an MMO, so it's like
Right.
it's kind of like a obviously a slower pace, like freaking
it's not
build your city, build your craftier this, more resources here, that type of vibe.
I just like.
Damn.
Yeah, that's.
You're dead.
Can I like run a squad with my boys? Like we can just kind of format and just
I don't know how this
vibe
would
out,
work.
attack other clans. That's pretty dope.
Yeah,
though.
maybe. Survival game is what it's like classified as.
I do find it very interesting that the sandworm has teeth. Before it just
Yeah, it's just an open world. It's like like Rust or
yeah.
like it's kind of like that. It seems like
Okay.
could be cool maybe.
I'm with it. I'll buy it when it comes
Yeah,
out.
craft your identity, character creation, like that whole vibe.
Bro, these
This
kids
is the time to do it. It's when strike while the iron's hot, obviously.
Oh yeah. Okay, this is the dumbest thing. So, if you're dumb enough to sneak into the Clippers' new stadium and unleash chaos, maybe don't film it and then like out your boys. I don't. Yep, there's face. I mean, I see lots of toilets, so that's a good sign. Yep, they're showing face again. Good.
Yep, really smart.
Yep. I don't know why we have. Why are you wearing pajamas?
He's wearing Lakers PJs too. The disrespect infiltrating.
Dude, he had to use a bucket to go for the dunk. And what the why?
Oh, we're just being dickheads at this point, huh?
Hey, we're just a dickhead.
Well, I hope they had fun.
Oh,
because they're getting caught.
You probably going to jail.
Yeah, more than likely you showed your face to everybody, so
And if I can detect that your face is there, AI can detect it
yeah,
faster.
they
So like,
got your dumbass. You're done for, kid.
you're done. You're done. Good job, kids. I mean, what is it with people bowling, bro? Like, what techniques are we being taught these days? Because I sure know it ain't. Like, what part when you were wee bowling did they not tell you release it right about here?
Yeah.
Him cook.
Jeez. Why are you
How
throwing it this hard? It's
like
freaking me out.
what are we doing?
Nothing good.
Look, he's got his freaking shirt tucked
Nothing
in like a
ideal.
dickhead. Like,
Yeah, I mean this guy's a stooge. That's for sure.
Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said let him cook.
just bro.
Guy throws it with a lot of venom.
Yeah. Honestly, I just realized though, kind of more props to the toss though. Look, the bowling ball stayed up.
Yeah.
It doesn't come back
I know
down.
yeah, this thing's gone forever.
It's stuck in there and it's just going.
It's gone forever.
Is that a soccer ball? Maybe. It might be a soccer ball. Or is it just bad quality? Because I look like an old soccer ball
No,
where
I
it's
think
kind of stitched.
it's got to be a
Bowling ball.
yeah.
Okay, you're just a fucking
No
dumbass.
way he's rolling soccer balls down. That'd be crazy.
Wow.
Let him cook. Let him cook now.
It just shit. We're not getting our deposit back.
No.
Ordered some mozzarella sticks, and I think they're kicking us out before those get here. Be better. Just learn how to bowl. Okay. I mean, I'll just let you read it. I mean, Chad, they're the future.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much. I mean, I feel like they're just in everything. Austin Butler is just he can't quite shake the Elvis voice.
Right.
He's in this new Apple TV show I'm watching. There's another movie he's gonna be in. Chalamet's obviously been cooking for a while now. Zendaya's been cooking for a while now.
Yeah.
Florence Pugh's been cooking for a while. I mean, yeah, this is like
Doing their
our
thing.
generation.
Yeah. I'm okay with it. I'm cool with this.
Yeah, as long as they keep putting out bangers, and we're good. How
I
about
gotta
me?
respect how bald this head is. Like
I
this
mean,
is
yeah,
a
he went for it.
clean
That's for
shave.
sure.
I think they buffed that head too. A little floor buffer,
Oh
shine
yeah,
it,
they had to.
wax it.
It's the only way.
Dude's a freaking legend. Love it. That's the best way to end it.
Thank you, Dune. My
Thank you,
sands,
Dune.
my Dune. And he got stabbed. Got stabbed in the neck.
Yeah. I was so glad that fat bastard died.
Yeah, I mean, get him out.
Yeah.
Get this guy gone.
I just
Now we're taking on the world.
it looked like Jabba the Hutt, but with like a longer tail. I'm like, what? Who is it? And then he just like goes back into this shit goo. I'm like,
And
what are
one
we
boy is
doing?
basically healing damn near half the movie still. Guy was down bad.
He was happier than a pig in shit. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know what's going on.
No facts.
All right. Well,
All right, people,
keep
go
it
see
going.
Dune if you hadn't. Go
Yeah.
see that shot.
Want to give a shout out. Thank you, everyone. We've reached over 180 views for the last
Yes,
opening as a
sir.
three-peat, so that is amazing. And we've
My
also reached over 1,000 views in the last month. So
All
thank you
right.
all for that. We're
Now we go.
going up in the world. Next bot, might as well click that subscribe button. We're still at
Oh yeah.
21. I mean, Jesus, you like our content? You're watching 181 people. I mean, come on, come on.
What are we
Give you
doing?
a second. Just
Lock in.
click the bell.
Simple as that. Simple as that.
Yeah. You know we upload Tuesdays and Fridays unless we get hit with the
Unless
shit.
we're down bad and there's some complications along the way.
Right. Oh, I do think there's one more thing. Okay. This is definitely a stooge topic, no question about it.
Okay.
Now, in the art of farting and making sure that you don't smell said fart, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Try to be distinctive. Now,
Respectful, yeah.
if you're sleeping in bed,
Yeah.
and you roll over, if you fart under the covers, you're gonna fan it, right? That's the natural way, kind of
Yeah.
get rid of it. Now, if you kick the covers up, point your ass the other way,
Mhm.
let it fly, do you still fan it?
No, you don't have to.
That's what I'm saying.
You got it out.
I was
You went-
I was trying to say that's a veteran move.
You went to the extra trouble to get to. Yeah.
So
What do you have to fan it again also for? It's not in here.
yeah, I was being told that that's a rookie move not to fan it.
By who?
I was like, I got sources.
Oh, okay.
I'm not out, I ain't a rat. You know
No,
what do you
yeah,
think?
no, that's fine.
Think of
Well,
me.
that person. No, I'd argue that person's a rookie.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, it's
Yeah.
fine because that's the point of why you lifted the thing up. So then it's not trapped under there.
That's what I'm saying.
You're getting it out. You're releasing it to the world, and you're letting the world deal with it.
Yeah.
Not
Look.
under your covers. They're not dealing with it.
No.
Yeah, I'm on your side on this one, as an
Yeah.
expert. You know.
I feel like I'm an expert in flatulence at this point in
Yeah.
my life. Like from Treasure Planet, the dad took 2 years of flatulence. I've taken at
Oh,
least
ye-
18 years of flatulence.
You minimum. Yeah.
Fluid. I got the Rosetta Stone.
Facts.
Got the Duolingo. Okay. Well, we solved that mystery pretty quick.
Yeah.
All
Easy.
right.
Easy does it.
Yeah. Easy does it. All right, folks.
All right, people.
See ya.
Catch you on the next one.